Hello, everybody. My name is Maureen Jeju. It's a pleasure for me to be here today. I'm actually going to be coordinating the Stage 5 Opportunity Class Academy 151 next year. I want to thank you all for attending today, and we hope that you find this to be an informative webinar. We really look forward to see your sons and daughters enroll in this course and really take part in these exciting opportunities for their future. I would just like to lead us into prayer. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Christ be with me. Christ before me. Christ behind me. Christ in me. Christ beneath me. Christ above me. Christ on my right hand. Christ on my left. Christ where I lie. Christ where I sit. Christ where I rise, Christ in the heart of everyone who speaks to me, Christ in the mouth of everyone who speaks to me, Christ in every eye that sees me, Christ in every ear that hears me. Salvation is of the Lord, salvation is of Christ. May your salvation, O Lord, be ever with us. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. We would like to acknowledge the Dara people who are the traditional custodians of this land, who have lived on and cared for their country for tens and thousands of years. We also pay respect to the past, present, and future elders of the Dara Nation and extend that respect to other Aboriginal people present. We commit ourselves to the ongoing work of reconciliation with our First Nations. We would also like to acknowledge our Constitutional heritage, our proud tradition of faithful service on which this school has been built. We acknowledge the Patrician brothers past and present who have served Delaney College and many communities throughout the world. I would like to introduce Mr. Paul Easton, our principal.
Thank you, Maureen, and good evening, parents, caregivers, friends, students, and colleagues that may have joined us for the presentation this evening. Thank you so very much for your time. It's actually with great excitement and enthusiasm that we present the information this evening about the Opportunity Class. The Opportunity Class, as the name suggests, is an opportunity for students to be able to work to the very best of their ability. And one of the things we are deeply committed to at Delaney is to make sure that from the first day students attend the college in Year 7 to the day they graduate in Year 12, that they have the very best opportunities to get them to achieve their very best on the pathway that takes them to their next step beyond their school journey. And that is very varied for many students. Some students that will be university ATAR-based course, some students that will be at their first job, and some students that may be a combination of work and learning at TAFE or school-based traineeship or apprenticeship. So we're very excited to be able to offer students in Stage 5, which is a very important stage of their learning, an opportunity to take on challenges and learning programs that let them flourish, to prosper to the best of their academic achievement. Our commitment, as always, is to make sure that every learner has an opportunity to learn at their point of need and they get the appropriate support. Now, for students particularly wanting a very challenging academic rigorous program, the Academy Class provides an environment where they can work hard and thrive. We want them to be successful, so we provide all students with this opportunity. This book will outline the details and structures of how this program will help your child be successful and take the steps they need on their pathway into senior schooling and beyond. One of the things that we know about success in learning, and I talk about this particularly when students start at the college, we know there's three elements, three factors for success that are really important. Obviously, one of those is talent. We need to make sure that we identify our talents, our strengths, and make the very best of those, and seek to make the best of those at every opportunity. The second element of that is hard work, and this is not new to any of us. The harder we work, the more success we can have. We plan to have success by planning to work harder and taking up challenging learning opportunities. And the third bit, and this is really important and often missed, besides talent and besides that hard work ethic, is actually taking the opportunity to work with people that are wanting to help us be successful, to work with fellow students and peers. Learning with peers is such an important part of schooling these days. You know, so much is done with social interaction and social learning and supporting one another and working with teachers and experts. And this book will talk about how this program allows those three factors to be combined and allows our students to work with experts in their fields to help them on their way to success. So I encourage people to look at this program. I encourage students that want to be on that pathway to take up opportunity. And I'll ask Ms. Cook to outline some of the details, to give a bit more information on how that program works. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Easton, and good evening, everyone. So I just need to take you through the structure of the program, and at the end we'll have an opportunity for you to ask any questions through the chat that we can address. So how this will run, students will actually stay with their class group for a number of their school activities. These include mentor classes, their stage 5 electives, My Delaney Journey, Thursday sports, and any college events. So they will still be connected to their year group and to their stage as well. What will happen in the core subjects of English, mathematics, RE, science, and PDHPE, they will be working with the academy group. Now for mathematics, they will have the same amount of lessons as every other student in their year group, but they will be working with their specialised mathematics teacher, and we're really looking at extending students' mathematical thinking and reasoning. So just thinking about how they can approach mathematics in a different way and still following the same mathematics syllabus. In regards to English, history, or geography next year, religious education, science, and PDHPE, students will have 3 specialised periods per cycle of each of those subjects. In addition to that, we also have time built into the timetable where we will do project work with these students. That project work will be with the same consistent teacher, with Maureen, who is our 151 coordinator, so she will take them through those projects. Those projects are really about transferring the students' learning. So within their specialist lessons, they look at the surface learning, they look at deep learning, and then they come together and in projects, they look at how they can transport these in projects that are authentic, that relate to the real world, and they really address the general capabilities for the Australian curriculum. It's a really exciting program that we put together, and it's something that we look forward to having your sons or daughter being part of as we continue the development of this that has been run in 2021. There is an eligibility criteria and a selection process involved. The same as in any employment or anything that you want to take part of that has value and you're expressing an interest in, you need to include certain criteria to make sure that it's the right fit for your educational journey and your pathway to success here at Delaney. So we do have some selection criteria, which is demonstrated success in at least 4 of the core subjects over the course of 2021. And this can be reflected in reporting, teacher feedback, and exemplar work. We need students to be able to work both independently and collaboratively. So they need to be able to meet their individual deadlines, but they also need to be able to work as part of a team so that those projects are successful. We are looking for consistent attendance because we want students who are coming to school regularly. They're not going to let their team down, but also they're committed to their educational journey. Now, obviously, with the year that has been, We will also look at engagement tracking throughout our remote learning period to inform that selection criteria. And finally, what's really important is the consistent submission of tasks throughout 2021. We need to know that you're committed to learning, that you're committed to meeting your deadlines and ensuring that everything is submitted that needs to be submitted, so that we can push you further and achieve the success that we're all aiming for. So the application process, we've spoken to students already and they've had an opportunity to take home an application form. So that application form will need to be submitted to the school, just to the front office by next Monday, which is the 8th of November. If your son or daughter needs a form or hasn't collected one yet, then they can come and see me anytime over the next couple of days, and I can make sure that they get that application form. From there, we will conduct student interviews with each of our applicants, and this will happen in weeks 6 to 7. So we're looking at by week 8 that we will be able to notify students of their classes for 2022 and what their pattern of study would look like, with the academy launching first week back in 2022. So at this time, we might actually refer to the questions.
Okay.
Are there any questions in the chat, Mr. Easton?
Oh, I'm looking.
Just while you're looking at that, we want to consider that the secret of success is to be ready for whenever your opportunity comes. And this is an amazing opportunity. It's something that we have a strong belief in, that we're investing a lot of planning in, that we have an amazing team of staff preparing material for. And so really, we encourage you to take this opportunity as the preparation leading into senior study and eventually university or workforce as well.
We have one question. If we feel like it's too much, are we able to leave the program?
Okay. This program, the question was if we feel like it's too much, are we able to leave? We are working with students and with our parents for the best pathway to success for each individual student. So if there was a student who was in the academy and it wasn't the right fit, then obviously we work together. And if it is the correct decision, then yes, you could discontinue your involvement in the program.
The questions, Miss.
Okay, there's no other questions at this time. We are recording this session so you can review it in your own time again, or if you weren't able to make us this live, we are sharing the recording. So if you do have any questions, please email me here at the college, and my email is also on the notes that were sent home, and we'll get back to you and address any of your questions or concerns moving forward. So we'd just like to end by thanking you all for your attendance, whether it's live now or for viewing this after this evening. And we look forward to those applications rolling in from the many capable young men and women that we have here at Delaney. Thank you and good evening.